Sports is presented by Solo Ford.
Scooting over. Oh, that's Casey Kelly, blocked by Greatness.
Also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Octopus Car Wash. And now, local sports on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com. Presented by Sholo Ford.
Yeah, we're good.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Blue Ridge High School. Camden Smith, Mike Side with Blake Murchison as we get set for Dig Pink Night at Blue Ridge High School. The Yellowjackets hosting the Cougars tonight. And we got a good crowd on hand and a really good game set for you here tonight. As the Yellowjackets come into this contest, they are ranked the number 15 team in the state in the 3A conference. And the Yellowjackets with the number 5 ranking coming into the contest with a 12-2 record. The Cougars with a 7-7 record. They just dropped a game to Holbrook, a team that has beaten them twice in the season. It was a tough loss on Tuesday, a game we watched here on iTalk1067.com. And in fact, Ethan Tippett and Kinsey Hamilton was on the call. They are here tonight to give us some pointers because we need a little help from the pros. But Blake, let's actually, we're going to start things off with our Ace Hardware keys to the game, brought to you by the Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, now with a 24/7 locksmith. Next time you're locked out of your car, just need a key made for your home, you can go to their mobile unit. Call them. Their mobile unit will come to you. That's the Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Sholo, and Heber Overgard. We're going to go for our keys to the game. We're going to go to an interview that was done earlier tonight by our sideline reporter Ron Everingham with Coach Lori Clary of the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets, and we'll go to that interview right now.
Welcome back to iTalk106.7.com. Tonight's volleyball game, the Sholo Cougars taking on the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets. I'm here with the Blue Ridge coach, Coach Cleary. Coach, tonight's Dig Pink Night. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on here, what you guys have organized?
So this process actually started at the end of the school year last year, and I got together with one of our high school counselors whose sister, also our principal's wife, Shay Cox, has been battling breast cancer, and she's actually now cancer-free. But, you know, we really wanted to show our support because she's also our 8th grade volleyball coach. So all the girls, or almost all of the girls on my team, had her as a coach. So this is a very special night for us because she's a member of our volleyball family. And so we really just wanted to do something special, play a game in her honor, and donate our money to her.
Awesome. Well, let's talk about the matchup itself. Tonight you're playing the Sholo Cougars. What are some keys of the game for you guys? Maybe talk about some of your key players and your keys of the game.
So one of the things that we really have to do is just play clean, error-free volleyball. That's been our struggle all year round. So we really have been talking about, you know, letting the other team make the mistakes because we've just been giving away too many easy points to good teams. Sholo plays really aggressive defense, and it really frustrated us last time. We made 32 attacking errors against them, and so that's something that we really want to change this time around. So I think if we can keep it clean on our side of the net, I think we can see some success on our side.
Okay, and who are a couple players to look for on your side?
So Shelly Newman, she's our setter. A lot of people equate that to the quarterback of a football team. She's running the offense. Her volleyball IQ is tremendous. I don't think I have ever played or coached with a kid that has her knowledge of the game. She's able to put her hitters in one-on-one situations or no blockers, and that's just because she sees what's going on the other side of the court, and she's just our leader. She's our rock out there.
Okay, Coach, good luck tonight. Back to you guys.
And we're back live now. We're going to go to our public address announcer, Mike Granillo, who's got our starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to Blue Ridge High School for tonight's varsity volleyball contest between the Sholo Lady Cougars and your Blue Ridge Lady Jackets. And now the lineup for the Lady Cougars. First, the non-starters. Number 5, Delilah Seeley. Number 6, Avery Williams. Number 7, Alexis Allred. Number 9, Paige Nicholas. And number 12, Emma Hall. And now the starters. Number 3, Lisa McVeigh. Number 4, Haley Housley. Number 8, Sierra Flake. Number 10, Ashley Warwick. Number 11, Mia Gruler. And number 13, Mac Adams. And the libero tonight for the Lady Cougars, number 1 is Shy Wheeler. And now, the non-starters for the Lady Jackets, number 5, Amber Grothy. Number 6, Olivia Smith. Number 7, Avery Granillo. Number 10, Kylie Aldridge. And number 11, Brogan Hansen. And your starters, number 1, Shelly Newman. Number 2, Monica Yorksmith. Number 8, Marley London. Number 9, Ellie Burgess. Number 13, Kiera Smith. And number 4, Raquel Jackson. And your libero tonight, number 3, Janessa Pate. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise and remove your hats. Tonight's national anthem is going to be sung by the Blue Ridge High School Harmonies.
We'll take this moment. We're actually going to keep it here for the national anthem as we get the Blue Ridge Harmonies mic'd up here. We have an interview with Coach Missy Goodman. But
can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
what a great rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner here tonight. And we are just about set for action here, volleyball action, as we conclude our Ace Hardware Keys to the Game, brought to you by the Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, now with a 24/7 locksmith. Next time you're locked out of your car or just need a key made for your home, contact their mobile unit. They'll come to you. That's the Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Sholo, and Heber Overguard. We also want to mention our Summit Regional Medical Center injury report is brought to you by Summit Regional Medical Center, now with a fully staffed emergency department and advanced diagnostic department and outstanding orthopedic and physical therapy teams. Summit Regional Medical Center has everything your athlete needs to get back into the game, and neither team with any injuries to report. Hannah Hall actually, we do have an injury to report on the Cougars. Hannah Hall, playing in the JV game, is a player that comes off the bench for the Cougars and plays varsity, and she had some sort of a back injury during the JV game, so apparently she is not going to be on the bench tonight for the Cougars. So that's our only Summit Regional Medical Center injury to report on here tonight. Summit Regional Medical Center, everything you need to get your athlete back into the game. Yellowjackets bring their starting rotation out on the court, as do the Show Low Cougars. The Cougars, as we mentioned, 7-7 on the season. They come into this contest ranked 15 in the state, and they are looking for an opportunity to get into the state tournament. Both of these teams, this game, big game in terms of power points, and so we are interested to see how these two teams play as the Liberos will check into the lineup. The Yellowjackets will serve first. Shelly Newman set to serve for the Jackets. And we are underway here at Blue Ridge High School. Newman's serve will end up in a free ball for the Jackets. Jackets will get their offense started early. And Kira Smith got just a little bit in front of that ball. You saw Blake Smith kind of getting in front of that ball, and so the ball sailing long, she has to stay behind that in order to get that ball to go down. And so Jackets give up the first point of the game, and it's a side out. Cougars set to serve. And the tip by London, and it's good, as there's going to be a net violation called against Sholo. So you see the replay here. Nice little tip, and I didn't see the net, but we'll check it for you. London set to serve, Marley London. And a big kill up front for the Sholo Cougars. The Sholo Cougar middle here, Ashley Warwick, knocks that one down to the floor. She's the junior hitter here. Ashley Warwick comes into this contest leading the state in blocks. As we get a pass over here to Smith, or a set to Smith, and she puts it over, and now the Cougars coming across here on the near side and putting another one down. Outside hitter for the Cougars tonight. They're one of their top hitters. We heard Missy Goodman talking about her during the pregame. Mia Gruler, the junior, gets another point for the Jackets, and a service point here. An ace by Hallie Housley, the senior outside hitter for the Sholo Cougars, puts the Cougars up 4-1. Sholo amassing a good little lead here to start this game off. Housley serve. Smith is able to get this one down. It was a little tall, but she got some fingers on it, was able to put it down, as we see the replay here. Great job by our camera crew. Want to mention tonight's contest is being broadcast here on italk1067.com. Compliments of our students from Sholo and Snowflake High School, part of the White Mountain Youth Production Team. As Janessa Pape set to serve for Blue Ridge.
You know, Camden, you mentioned Haley Housley with the serve earlier, the aces. She's on one of the leaderboards here for that very exact thing, with 50 on the season. 50 aces for Housley. Here's Pape again. Pape just earning the starting libero job for the Jackets a couple of games ago. This is only her second game as a starting libero. And big hit there. And it's not returnable. The Cougars are unable to get their offense going after that one. As we see, this one by Gruler is going to be just a little short, hits the top tape and comes down. Pape to serve. And a dink, and it's out. The setter for the Sholo Cougars tonight, Lisa McVeigh, the senior setter, who's fourth in the state, or fourth in the 3A conference, I should say, in assists with 540 assists. That one just a little bit too long. And the
attempted dig here. Nice try by the Jackets. Olivia Smith had the first shot at it, and then a diving attempt there by Ellie Burgess. And we'll be checking in with Ron Everingham. We actually have a sideline reporter tonight as Lisa McVeigh serves this one into the net. 6-5 ball game. The Jackets storming back after giving up 3 unanswered there in the opening part of this contest. And another nice hit for the Yellowjackets, knocking it down. Monica York-Smith, as we see her get way outside and just over the fingertips of that block on that far side. And we'll put
What's that? Yeah, look.
Raquel Jackson to serve for the Jackets. And a nice hit here for the Yellowjackets, and Grueller, Mia Grueller, who's 5th in the state in digs, coming down with another big hit here for the Cougars, as Janessa Pape cannot get enough on it to get it back into play, or give enough time for her players to get it back into play. So a pass here from Pape, and a big kill here, or a big hit, I should say, big swing by Ellie Burgess. Pape coming up with that one. And now the Cougars try to set their offense, as Grueller looked like that one was going out. Pape got a hand on it, and Grueller's going to be credited with another kill here for the Cougars.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Pape. Like you said, that ball was definitely going out of bounds, Camden, and she tried to save it. Unfortunately, couldn't get there in time.
And a great serve, but Raquel Jackson diving to the floor. The Jackets somehow get that one back over, and an attempt by the middle for the Cougars. That's Mackenzie Adams, and Adams hits it wide.
Exciting night here tonight, as we had senior night earlier, and we're also recognizing the Dig Pink 2017 for the breast cancer awareness. And
big hit by London. Kill for the Jackets. London comes into the contest leading the Yellowjackets in kills, and the Yellowjackets take a 10-7 lead here. York-Smith to serve here for the Jackets. And Grueller is going to get off a pretty good hit here, but it was called a double hit on the set. And so it'll be a Yellowjacket point here, 11-7. Monica York-Smith set to serve. And a big hit here on the near side by Grueller. And then London with the kill. Let's go to Ron Everingham, who's up in the stands. Ron?
Thanks, Captain. I'm over here in the Blue Ridge student section. It's crazy. I mean, it's just nuts. Anyhow, I'm over here with a couple students. I want to talk a little bit about homecoming week. This is Rachel Thompson. Rachel, you're a junior. Why don't you talk about what's been going on this week at homecoming?
Okay. So this week we've been having homecoming week at Blue Ridge High School. Student council puts on all of this week. It's Destination HOCO. That's our theme. Lauren is going to talk about what we have going on right now, and then tonight later on, and tomorrow.
What grade are you in, Lauren?
I am a junior as well.
Okay, and how have the festivities, what's going on tonight and tomorrow?
Okay, so right now we have the volleyball pink out game going on against Sholo. And then later tonight we have the bonfire. And Yosipides and Alberto's is going to be there. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
What about tomorrow?
Tomorrow we've got tailgate from 5 to 6:45. And then the game afterwards. And then the dance on Saturday.
Okay, sounds like a lot of fun. And what's your name? Okay, that's it. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Ron. And we had a timeout during that. And then so the Jackets come out in a service error right away after the timeout. And I think Shola was the ones that called the timeout, as Grueller serves here. Newman to London, and London trying to power one down, but it's a little bit long. And if there's one thing that the Jackets are trying to work on in this game, it is the airs. And we heard Coach Clary talking about the airs. Both hitting and defensive airs have been a bit of a struggle for them, especially when they're playing some of the weaker teams in the conference. And tonight, playing one of the tougher teams in the Show Low Cougars, they need to play flawless, but we see another hitting error here. And so for the Show Low Cougars, these are welcome opportunities to pick up easy points, unforced errors. Ellie Burgess on the hit. And nice attempted kill by the Cougars. #1 hitter, outside hitter Haley Housley, who's 4th in the 3A in kills with 252 coming into the contest, is blocked up front by Kiera Smith and Shelly Newman. This one, oh, nice set. Nice set by Newman. Had to go way back in the back row to get that one. Gave London a chance at it. Cougars back to London. London on the try. Set was a little behind her, had to slow up. And Housley tries to hammer one down for the Cougars. And Smith, her hit is dug. Nice tip by McKenzie. Now Newman finds a hole. And Blake, that's exactly what you want to do as a big offensive hitting team. You want to draw that defense into the net, and then you find those little open holes with the dink, and Shelly Newman probably one of the best in the game at it.
Just paying close attention of the line assessment from the Cougars. Newman just saw an opportunity and took advantage of it right there.
And Ellie Burgess able to get a point off of her serve. Burgess, not only leads the team in blocks and hitting, but she's also one of the top servers on the team. I think she's 2nd on the team in serving percentage. And Shelly Newman hammers this one down. And that's exactly what you want out of your left-handed setter right there, Blake, is she's able to go up for that ball, and instead of setting it on the second hit here, she hammers that one down, and that's probably one of the best kills that I have seen.
You see Newman picking up a lot of momentum in the last several plays. Camden, you saw a nice set that you mentioned back here, a nice open opportunity put in, and then a huge kill right there.
This one caroms off of the
York Smith?
Yeah, York Smith trying to dig that one up, and it was, you see it was short and it hit the top tape. It's a really tough one to judge. Raquel Jackson's going to miss this one, and you see Monica York Smith dive into the ground. One of the things about York Smith is she's perhaps one of the biggest hustlers on this Jacket team. You almost always see her picking up splinters to get balls. She's doing everything she can. Jackson set to the back row. Newman handles it and gives London a nice shot at a kill here, but it's a tough angle. London. And a big block up front. Show Low Cougars with Ashley Warwick, who leads the state in blocks with 114. You can see why she leads the state right there.
Great height on that. I mean, just incredible execution.
And Smith, London, Housley,
nice
blocked by Smith and Newman.
That's the second time we've seen a team effort between Smith and Newman go up for a block right there on the net. It's very well executed.
Shelly Newman. Reminder, this is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk 106.7. And tonight, not on the radio, just on our website. And Olivia Smith hammers one. And she's going to get the point. 18 to 13, I should say. 18-13 Blue Ridge here. So the Jackets, who started this game off with quite a few errors, have kind of come back here. And the Cougars, and another block by Smith and Smith, but the Cougars get it over. And Warwick trying to put one down. A block that time by Kiera Smith. There's another shot by Olivia Smith, the senior Smith. And now Kiera Smith hits one into the block, but it bounces out on the other side. So Smith going to get a kill on that one. 19-13. Jackets with the lead. This is a 5-game contest, best of 5. And a good serve by Newman. Newman leading the team in service percentage and in aces. As Marley London hits down the line, but they say it's out. So that one just out of the on the outside as we get a chance to see the replay here, maybe. Maybe not. And this serve goes into the net, so an unforced error affecting the Cougars here. 20-14. Yellowjackets happy with that opportunity, and there's the replay of the hit by London, and you can see it just long there. Back to live action here, and Jackets try to set up their offense. Another block by Warwick off the hit by Olivia Smith, and Warwick gets a taste of her own medicine by Kiera Smith, and then Housley hammers down for the Cougars. Great shot that time by Housley.
She hit the hole. Marley London had a good effort trying to dig that out, but just not in time.
Housley set to serve. And into the net, another unforced error for the Cougars. The Cougars just shooting themselves in the foot here, as they had the Jackets on their heels early in this contest, but now the Jackets out to a 6-point lead, 21-15, as Janessa Pape serves for the Jackets. Smith going to set on this one, and it's going to be called a double hit. Smith not normally the setter. She set in for the JV in her freshman year, but had that sense, and so a little tricky to come back in and get a set here in the contest. And she's called for the double hit. Monica York-Smith is able to get this one off the fingertips of the block. It was touched, went out, but they say it was touched. So the Jackets lead it here 22-16. Raquel Jackson, another one of the top servers for the Yellowjackets. And that one hit top tape. They say fourth hit. Looked like Newman was there with the block. Had it gone a little higher, Newman would have been credited with the block on that one. But it hits top tape. And so 23-16, the Yellowjackets in front of the Cougars. Nice hit there for the Cougars. Monica York-Smith hits this one wide. No, they say it's in. Take a look at the replay here. And it was on the line.
Hit the line here.
On the line, looked like. So Raquel Jackson serves here. Game point for the Yellowjackets. It's long on the hit. And so the Yellowjackets take set number 1, 25-16. We'll step away. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guaranteed. Sholo Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona is at Sholo Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in northern Arizona, and soon to be #1 in the state of Arizona. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
I got this.
Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass will give you $50 cash, free movie passes, and free dinner.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
Welcome back. The Yellowjackets and the Cougars here on Dig Pink night here at Blue Ridge High School as Dwayne Carlson comes out on the floor to get a volleyball that was thrown out by his grandson. And is it his grandson or his granddaughter over there? Well, granddaughter, I think, threw it out. Did a nice job. He's kind of fleet of foot. Hopefully Ron will be able to pick up an interview with him here in just a second. Show Low Cougars fall in the first set, 25-16. And so we begin set number 2 in this best-of-5 series here. And the Show Low Cougars start off serving. Marley London tries to get one down. Shelly Newman hits the top tape. That one just not quite enough for that to get over, and so the Cougars taking an early lead, 1-0. One of the top servers here for the Cougars serving Lisa McVeigh. And Kira Smith has her hit dug by Grueller. Newman tips. Shy Wheeler. And a double hit called on the Jackets. Lisa McVeigh doing a pretty good job here holding serve. Has her Cougars up 2-0 to start this contest as Marley London tries to get one off, hits the top of the tape. Housley tried to get it off, and she does. She got a touch on that one. So as that one goes out of bounds, it's off the Yellow Jacket block. And so a 3-0 lead for the Cougars. And a block by Warwick. Warwick trying to get this one down. It's dug nicely. Jackets able to get it over. Smith challenging. And is going to win this one as she challenges Lisa McVeigh. That's Kiera Smith. That'll be credited with the point there as she goes over and shoves it back down. So the Jackets getting their first point here of the set. And the serve with Shelly Newman, and that one's just long. Shelly Newman came into the contest with only 17 errors on the season, Blake. She is the top server for the Jackets. And we heard Coach Clary talking about just how important she is to the Jacket team.
Yeah, 51 aces. Incredible job by Newman this year.
And one of the things you look at as Olivia and Kira Smith get a block here, but the Cougars do a nice job of getting it back over. One of the things you look at on that service thing is the service percentage, which takes your aces minus your errors and divides by your total serves, and gives you a pretty good idea of how that hitter is doing. Her service percentage is right around 95%. So it gives you an idea of just how good she is at serving for the Yellow Jackets tonight. Monica Yorksmith trying to get back after she was backing up on this keel here. And the point goes to the Cougars. And Shy Wheeler set the serve. Haven't talked about her much tonight, but she is by far the best defensive player on the Cougars team. As Adams tries to tip that one over. York Smith. McVeigh sets Grueller, and Grueller's shot is dug. Free ball for the Cougars here.
You know, Camden, you mentioned the serving aces. Both teams come in above the national average in that. Sholo being at 214 coming into this game, and Blue Ridge at 204 on the serving aces. But
and that was Adams that got the deal. Seven to 3. After that one there, Cougars on a little here, going on a run. Serving for the Cougars is Flake. And a tough set, as that actually started with a pass that put Newman too close to the net. She tried to save it, tried to give her right side hitter, Olivia Smith, a chance at it, and Smith could not come up with it. And Ellie Burgess, Cougars. This one goes down. The ball actually did hit the ceiling, Blake, but if it hits the ceiling on your play, on your side of the court, you can play it. It can't hit the ceiling when you're trying to put it back over to the other team's court. But if it's off of your hit and you still have some hits left, you can still play it. Monica York Smith. Just into the net. 9-4. We see York Smith's approach here. And there's the down official tonight, Tammy Ellsworth, who used to coach here at Blue Ridge High School, as Ellie Burgess tries to float one over and has it blocked. Nice job. You see you see Adams going up for that one, and she does a terrific job of getting the block. And this one's out. Cougars with a 10-5 lead here. We apologize, our scoreboard is just a little slow catching up here. But Adams trying to get one down. The score is 10-5 though. 11-5 now. So try to get the score caught up for you on our graphic down at the bottom. For some reason it's getting hung up on us. Ellie Burgess. Terrific swing and a hit for Burgess. Burgess coming into the contest, the top hitter on the team for the Yellowjackets, both in kills, or not in kills, but in hitting percentage, I should say. London leading the team in kills, but Burgess leading the team in hitting percentage. And nice serve by Burgess, and a rare miscue for Shy Wheeler. That one caroms off of her hands, goes out of bounds.
Burgess only a sophomore this year.
Yeah, it's a couple of sophomores playing for the Jackets tonight, Kiera Smith and Ellie Burgess. They start a bunch of seniors, though. They are going to be missing a bunch of those seniors. Senior night tonight. This is the last night for this senior crew here at Blue Ridge High School to play here on this court. As we say goodbye to them. 12-7. Cougars out in front here in a comfortable lead at the moment. Marley London, kind of a slow hit there. Cougars give a slow hit back. London again, set just a little behind her, not much she can do with it. And a block by Newman and Smith. Or did they call 4 hits? I didn't see the official. We'll see if we can see what she called there. Our head official is Lisa Hall tonight, the up official, I should say, up on the tower. Olivia Smith gets this one down, but Shy Wheeler digs it. And another block by Kiera and Olivia Smith. And Housley right there just hits it right into the block.
Now, Camden, you might have a little bit of insight on this. The sisters, Kiera and Olivia, do these guys get a chance to practice at home at all?
You know, they are really so busy that they don't do much but practice. You know, during practice, when they get home, they're doing homework, and it's pretty crazy. Both of them are multiple sport athletes here at Blue Ridge, and so there's really not a whole lot of time to get extra practice. When they do practice, it's usually on the weekends, and yeah, they just take after their mom.
Oh,
no,
okay.
They take after their mom. No, their dad didn't give them any volleyball skills, unfortunately. Smith with a kill. 13-10.
Jackets working their way back into this game.
Marley London to serve for the Jackets, and the Jackets have cut this lead down to 3 here. Grueller gets this one over. Monica York-Smith off the fingertips. That time, nice job by Shy Wheeler. You can see why Shy Wheeler is so important to this Cougar team on this play. As you see the missed opportunity there for the Cougars going off the fingertips of Lisa McVeigh, and Shy Wheeler diving for it on the other side.
Well, you notice the power behind that hit from York-Smith. There's not much you can do with that.
And the Cougars answer right back. Shy Wheeler set to serve. Gets this one over. And Kiera Smith hammers one down.
Perfectly executed kill right down the center. Short of Wheeler. Nice placement.
And Ellie Burgess comes in to replace Kiera Smith. That's what you get for getting the kill. You get to go sit down on the bench. Janessa Pape. Grueller on the pass, and Grueller gets the set. Now Monica York-Smith, this one off of the antenna on the near side, as we see a shot of Coach Clary here, head coach for the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets. So it goes out to the Cougars. Cougars in front 15-12. The Jackets trying to claw their way back into this one. After the Cougars went up and Cougars have led in this contest, this second set the entire time. And now back to a 4-point lead for Sholo, leading at 16-12. Timeout on the floor, we'll take it with them. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School. Lady Jackets and Cougars doing battle here tonight. It's the Cougars in front 16-12 as we start after the timeout. Another good dig as Grueller tries one for the Cougars. Olivia Smith off the top tape. Nice dig that time for McVeigh. York-Smith. McVeigh dinks it over. Good dig by Newman. Set by Smith. And It will go out of bounds as Monica York-Smith picks up another point for the Yellowjackets. 16-13 rather, Cougars. Grueller, and it was touched at the net by the Jackets and out of bounds, so it'll go to the Cougars. Cougars up 17-13. And this one's just out. (18-13) Cougars. Jackets looking for answers here, down 5. Grueller's serve, a tough one for Janessa Pape. Marley London gives chase, as does, well, it looks like was Raquel Jackson also giving chase down there. And Marley London a little slow to get up, holding her back. Seen a couple of injuries here tonight in that JV game. Hate to see it in the varsity game here tonight. Janessa Pape on that dig. And this one, nice hit by by Housley, but the Jackets handle it. Housley on another one, gets past the Jacket block. Tip by Burgess. Free ball to the Cougars. And a tip by Adams. McVeigh tips it back over. York-Smith playing ping pong with Grueller in the back row, or excuse me, that is not Grueller, that's Flake. And a pretty good rally here, and into the net. Grueller just didn't quite get contact with that one. She hits it right into the net.
Nice rally by the teams, but really, Camden, you hope to see one of these teams take control, possession of the ball, and get reset, instead of just like what you were mentioning earlier, playing ping pong back and forth.
And Housley, you can see there Housley and Grueller in the same area, and Grueller wasn't sure if Housley was going to take it, and that led to that miscue. And Housley's blocked by Burgess and Newman. Terrific play at the net for the Jacket Bigs. That looked like it may have been Newman that got the block there as Monica York-Smith set to serve. Adams on the attempt, now London on the hit. Housley hammers away, but it's long. And you can see if they get out in front of that ball that it doesn't quite go down. Cougars want a timeout, we take it with them. It's 19-16. The Cougars in front of the Jackets. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School as we see the Yellow Jacket student body convincing one of their fellow students to do a front flip that ended up in a back flop.
Camden, what would it look like if you did a front flip?
I wouldn't even make it to the back. On my head. 1916 Cougars, second of 5, second in a best of 5 series here. As McVeigh comes into our broadcast table there, trying to get that one. Monica York-Smith with a great serve. 19-17 now. Jackets down by 2. Another good serve by York-Smith, but how about Wheeler? Oh, man, she almost got it over. Shy Wheeler, the last time these two teams met up, Shy Wheeler had probably one of the best digs I've ever seen. She dove for a ball that was almost on the Jacket side of the net and was able to get it not only up but back into a position where her player could hit it over. Housley hammers, and it's long.
And just like that, Camden, you see this Yellow Jacket team come back and tie the score 19-19.
Tied at 19, and Monica York-Smith having some luck here at the service line.
This is the first time in the game the Cougars have not held the lead.
And a nice play by Adams, and really what made that, Blake, was the fact that Adams had to hold up a little bit on that hit as the pass was a little bit high. The set was a little bit high. As she slowed down on the hit, the blockers were coming back down, and that's what gave Adams the point there. McVeigh will set Warwick. Her shot no good. Newman tries to hammer one down. It's dug by the Cougars. Pape with a great pass there, and Marley London tries to put one down. Warwick got a piece of it. Ellie Burgess!
You see the same thing there, Camden, with the delayed set right there. She went up in the air and held back a little bit before the nice set on that.
And a terrific spot to hit that one. Ellie Burgess, you can see why she has the best hitting percentage on the team right there with that hit. Burgess to serve. Tied at 20. Warwick blocked by Newman and Smith and out of bounds. Jackets take the lead for the first time in this set, 21-20. And a long shot here by Burgess, a service error for her, a rare miscue. And it should be, well, our scoreboard's saying 21-20. I think it should be 22-20 Cougars, but no, it's 21-21. Tied at 21. And Smith is going to get a point here. She got it around the block that time of Warwick. Bounces it off her block and out of bounds, or to the floor. Shelly Newman again, and we'll see her jump serve coming up here. One of the best in the state at that serve. And the Cougars trying to get it over. Warwick's attempt is going to go out of bounds. And a timeout. Cougars, we take it with them. Cougars regain the lead here, 23-21. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School. It's the Cougars who were ahead in this one contest through almost the entire contest until the 21st point of the set. And now the Jackets taking a 2-point lead here, 23-21. Newman to serve after the timeout. And gets it over. Nice job by Housley to get that one up. And a nice back row hit by Grueller. And Marley London has her shot blocked by Warwick. It's exactly what the Cougars needed there, Blake.
Yeah, Warwick had great height on that block, just coming up right on the net. Great effort.
23-22. Cougars down by 1. Pape with a good pass. Back set for Marley London. Slow hit over, sets up Warwick. Warwick, it's tipped by Kiera Smith, and it goes over into no man's land, and we're tied at 23, and the Jackets want to talk it over. Take a timeout with them. It is 23-23, and it is a really good match. We'll step away. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk BlueRidgeHighSchool.com. Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School. We're tied at 23. Set 2 of 5 in this best-of-5 series here between Blue Ridge and Show Low. After the Blue Ridge timeout, Housley set to serve for the Cougars. Pape gets it up. Tough pass for Newman, but the Jackets get it over. Grueller trying to push this one over. Newman back set to Marley London. Wheeler. Decent pass. And just getting it over now. Smith dinks it, and it's a point for the Jackets.
Good read by Smith as she goes up for the kill and holds off. Let's check out this replay. Instead of spiking it down, Camden, she sees a hole over here to the left side and takes it.
Marley London. Her jump serve. And Wheeler. And a tough pass for Newman. So difficult when that pass is in the net. Newman doing everything she can to get that one up, but she can't go over the line. So she has to hold up on her momentum and can't not get it up. We're tied at 24. Shy Wheeler, perhaps your best server, best option for the Cougars, but she hits it long. A rare service error by Shy Wheeler. And the Jackets with a game point here. Up 25-24. Janessa Pape to serve. Housley with a good pass. McVeigh with a set. Grueller on the hit. Olivia Smith trying to get one down and saved by Wheeler. And McVeigh is going to get it back over. And a huge hit, big swing, but it sails long on Ellie Burgess. So we're tied again at 25. Flake checks into the lineup for the Cougars, replacing Allred. And Flake set to serve for Show Low. Good pass to Newman. And Ellie Burgess gets the kill. And it's a game point again for the Jackets.
Incredible game here. The energy is incredible in this place.
It's a lot of fun. 26-25. Jackson on the serve. Grueller on the hit. York Smith. Dug nicely there by the Cougars. Grueller hits it long, and the Jackets are going to take set number 2 as they win it here 27-25. It goes into extra points, but the Jackets able to come up with the win in set 2. We step away. Set 3 coming up next. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk1067.com.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guaranteed. Show Low Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona is at Show Low Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in northern Arizona, and soon to be #1 in the state of Arizona. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School. We want to get to an interview with Missy Goodman earlier. Ron Everingham had her at the beginning of the game. Let's go to that interview now.
Ron Avery here with Coach Goodman of the Low Cougars. Tough matchup tonight against the Blue Ridge Yellowjackets. But before we get to that, let's talk a little bit about, it's been all about Dig Pink Week. You guys had an amazing night on Tuesday night. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the activities that you had going on?
Okay, this is our annual event where we do Dig Pink Night. This year we honored Darby Frost and Amber Beeler, who are both battling cancer. The kids get really excited about this event. We go through and they do a bake sale. They go out and get donations. They really take a lot of pride into that night, and it was really successful. We are able to donate the proceeds of that. We sell t-shirts, that kind of stuff, and we're able to donate that money to those ladies and help them out a little bit. So.
Well, we were there. You can go on and watch the game. It was really an energy-filled night, so congratulations to you. The stands were full, lots of energy, and the girls played well. I know it didn't work out like you wanted it to on the court, but let's talk about a little bit about the game tonight against Blue Ridge. What are some of your keys to the game?
Our key to the game is just to get play good defense, just play to the level that we're able to and potential to play to. When we played in Sholo, the girls played very well. We had some really close games with them, so we're hoping that tonight we can have a different outcome on that.
And tell us about a couple key players for you tonight.
Okay, we have some key players. We have our middle, Ashley Warwick, who puts up a good block for us and gets some good kills. We also have Haley Hosley, who is on our left side. Her and our other left side player, Mia Grueller, both can put up some good defense and some good kills. And then we have our setter, Lisa McVeigh, who is smart and knows who to set to and what to do. And then our libero, Shy Willer. Her and Sierra Flake, they all have good serves and they have a good passing game.
Okay, Coach, good luck to you tonight. Looking forward to a great matchup. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks a lot, Ron, and we are back underway here in set number 2, and already the Jackets up 2-0. 2-0 here, Jackets, as we come back to live play here in set number 3, I should say. And Kara Smith actually had one of her best kills during that interview. We want to thank Missy Goodman and Coach Lori Clary, both very gracious to give us pregame interviews. We were a little off on our timing, so we didn't get those in the pregame, so we appreciate those gals for doing a terrific job. As you see Missy Goodman there, a big-time presence in Sholo and always doing a tremendous job for those and teaching these girls really some lifelong skills and just about service and taking care of those that are less fortunate. I think it's a very good thing that both the Cougars and the Jackets do here.
Great team effort, community effort.
Yeah,
nice
and I think the Cougars, to be fair, Cougars started this, and the Jackets, I believe this is their first year in doing it, but this is obviously spreading, and I think that's a good thing. But hats off to Missy Goodman.
Well, the Jackets take an early lead here, 5-0. This is set 3 of 5. Actually, coming in, the Jackets are leading 2 sets to 0.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
I got this. Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School. The Yellowjackets after the timeout. Shelly Newman serving, having her way with the Cougars right now. Has served 6 straight. Jackets leading at 6-0. Cougars yet to get their offense going. And a block up front by the Cougars. Or by the Yellowjackets, I should say, as Housley tries to hit that one. And actually, that may have hit top tape. We want to welcome into our broadcast Kinsey Hamilton, who is a color analyst on our broadcast on Tuesday night. along with Ethan Tippett. Kenzie, welcome aboard.
Thank you. I just wanted to talk about what Blue Ridge and Show Low did last year. They actually did do it together, the Pink Dig Night. This year they didn't get to, but Show Low and Blue Ridge have kept this tradition going for a couple of years now, supporting the breast cancer patients.
That's awesome. Thanks, Kenzie. And a little bit of a rally going here. Kenzie, quite the knowledge about volleyball, as looks like Olivia Smith that time hit that one a little wide. And the first point for the Cougars in this set, they trail 8-1. And not only that, but Kenzie pretty familiar with these Cougar players. And might say that both she and Ethan Tippett, who we'll get on here in just a second, did a terrific job on Tuesday night in that Show Low Holbrook game, which you can watch on our website at italk1067.com. And good hit by London, but it's an even better block by Show Low. And this one's going to go out. So 9-1. Jackets having a much easier time here as Olivia Smith's hit there. It's dug, but it could not be controlled. Trying to get it back over her shoulder was Alexis Allred. And Marley London goes to her jump serve here and gets it over. Smith trying to hammer this one down, hits it into the net. 9-2. Olivia Smith, the senior on this Blue Ridge team, started as a setter in her freshman year on the JV team and has started 3 straight years for the Yellowjacket varsity team. Played middle hitter the first 2 years, is playing right side hitter here in her senior season. Had a pretty good career so far here at Blue Ridge High School. Janessa Pape cannot get the pass up high enough for Newman, who dives for it to try to keep it alive. Jackets always want their setter to hit that second hit. And unfortunately, that one just wasn't quite there for Newman. This pass is actually going to end up on the Cougar side of things. Janessa Pape hit that, passed that one up long. Blocked by Smith and Burgess. Burgess tries to tip here. Good up that time by Allred, and then her hit sails long. Janessa Pape. And this one into the arms that time of Grueller. Ellie Burgess. Game time there as Ellie Burgess elevates and gets a big time swing. And Shy Wheeler unable to get that one up. And we're going to get a chance to go to an interview here in just a second as the Jackets get a block there. Smith and Burgess. Now York Smith. Grueller gets a point here for the Cougars. Let's go over to Ron Everingham. Ron?
All right, we're over here in the stands with a longtime Blue Ridge supporter, Dwayne Carlson. What most people don't know is he graduated here in 1940, and so he's been around a little while. But no, seriously, in all seriousness, Dwayne, you're a great supporter of every sport. What do you like about the volleyball?
This is a great group of girls that Blue Ridge got this year, and they got a good senior group, a lot of fun girls, a lot of girls that work hard, and there's a couple sophomores on the team that are extremely good players, and can't say enough about the whole team and the coaching staff and that Coach Fergan. He's really good.
You're not biased or anything, though, are you?
Maybe, but he's not very good with football because he likes the Broncos. But other than that, but yeah, I've worked with some of these girls, and I know like Ellie Burgess has worked real hard to become one of the best hitters in the whole state in 1 year. Worked real hard, got some. I know Shelly Newman's got definitely chances to play at higher levels, and she's a great athlete. The more all our areas started to play more volleyball, and I think that was reflective to Snowflake being ranked number 1 and us being 3 or 4 or 5, and even Sholo. A lot of them play against each other in the summers and stuff now.
So what do you see coming into the postseason? How do you see Blue Ridge doing going into the postseason?
Well, I feel like I haven't seen every team, but I feel like Blue Ridge has the best athletes all the way around, but not the best volleyball players, so that they can just improve every game, because we need to play more volleyball, pick up our errors that we make that are unforced, and so the sky's the limit for them. You've seen that with the Snowflake game. We took them to 5, and Snowflake's a real coached well team. They do a lot of good passes and stuff, and our back row passing's gotten better all year, and that's why we've gotten better all year. But we could also blow it, so you don't know, but I'm sure we're a scary team.
Absolutely. Well, Dwayne, thanks all you do for Blue Ridge Sports. Back to you, Camden.
All right, thanks a lot. Appreciate Dwayne Carlson taking some time there. It's Ellie Burgess, the gal he was just talking about, who has done so much work in the offseason, and you see it pay off there. That's the type of hit that she has just become really good at. Jackets pulling away here, 16-7. Third and final set if the Jackets win here. It's a best of 5 series, 3 out of 5 to win the contest. Cougars, if they can climb back into this, can force a game set 4. And Burgess, but a better dig by Wheeler. And man, that's a tough one, as Wheeler had a perfect pass, maybe a little tight to the net, but a pretty good pass that time to Lisa McVeigh, and she's called for the double hit. We step away, timeout Cougars, 17-7 Jackets lead. This is
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Welcome back. Want to remind you that at the conclusion of this contest, we will be announcing our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game, brought to you by Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile. Beeler Orthodontics. Also, our Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Hands down, the best place to call when you want quality glass at affordable prices. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN. As we remind you that tonight's contest is also brought to you by Northland Pioneer College. When it comes time to kick off your college education, choose the college with the lowest tuition in the state of Arizona. That's Northland Pioneer College. And Newman's going to be called in the net here as she tried to get that spike down. As she just touched the top tape. Trying to get another big keel from her. And one of the things you love about Newman is how aggressive she hits the ball. As Burgess tries to get one off here, but another good dig by the Cougars. London. And the pass puts McVeigh into the net. She can't get it up. Also, tonight's contest brought to you in part by the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, who sponsors our player of the game, brought to you by the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store in Lakeside, or in Pine Top. They're located on Highway 260 south of Pine Top. Right-hand side of the road just before you get to the Honda Resort and Casino. They've got the best selection of hiking, hunting, camping, and fishing gear. As we see a senior checking into the lineup for the Yellowjackets here. Brogan Hansen into the lineup for Blue Ridge for the first time tonight. Ellie Burgess to serve. Jackets up 19-8. Grueller pushes this one over. And a back row set by Ellie Burgess, and she hits that one in the net. Or a back row hit, I should say. The set by Shelly Newman, 18-9 is our score. Smith gets it over. And this one goes out. Tonight's contest also brought to you by the Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Sunrise Park Resort, Northland Pioneer College, Summit Regional Medical Center, Beeler Orthodontics, Little Bluebird Studios, Deemer's Glass, the Indian Pine Restaurant out at the Honda Resort and Casino, Octopus Car Wash, Subway, and Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. Newman to Brogan. Hanson, her hit, dug up by the Cougars, and a free ball for the Jackets. Newman sets Smith, Olivia Smith this time. Good dig that time for Sierra Flake.
Huge block by Olivia Smith. I don't know if we could see a replay on that one.
And we didn't get the replay that time, but 21-9, Jackets lead, and another senior checking into the Yellow Jacket lineup. As we see for the first time tonight, Amber Grothy, senior defensive specialist. Grothy also a standout softball player for the Lady Yellow Jackets. And Grothy touches the net on that attempt, and so a net violation will give the Show Low Cougars the point. 21-10. Jackets leading here. Cougars with the side out. Smith tries to put this one down. Shy Wheeler back row hit. Newman does a good job getting it up. Grothy and Smith will get it over. Shy Wheeler, good pass. Warwick. Hanson tips. Back set this time to the Show Low Cougars, number 12, Emma Hall, or excuse me, that is Emma Hall. She hits it into the net, 22-10. Hanson to serve. And this one into the net. Monica York-Smith blocked by Warwick. Olivia Smith blocked by Warwick. And Housley. And York-Smith finally gets it to crawl over the top tape and down. And the Jackets lead 23-10.
A couple of nice blocks by the Cougars there right in a row, but credit to the Jackets for sticking to it.
McVeigh. And Tara Smith, I'm not sure if she got a piece of that or not, but it hit top tape. And it goes to the floor. Jackets set to serve. Game point. Brogan Hanson. Good serve as Wheeler gets it up, but it's not the best pass. Monica York-Smith blocked by Warwick. And Housley finds a hole in the defense and puts it to the floor. So the Cougars hanging on here. 24-11. Marley London checking in for Hanson.
Nice placement by Housley. It's good to see Newman taking a dive after that regardless. Again, like you mentioned earlier, Camden, just the effort on the part of Newman to get to those balls.
And Warwick trying to block that one, but it'll be called net, and the Jackets will win 25-11. So set number 3 goes to the Lady Jackets, and they come away 3-0 victors over the Show Low Cougars here on their home floor. And we'll be back to recap it for you, our Sunrise Park Resort post-game comments when we return, as we see the replay here. And the net violation is called on Warwick, and that's the ball game. Our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game's coming up. Our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game, and our Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game when we return for Sunrise Park Resort post-game comments next here on iTalk1067.com.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu. When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Well, we welcome you back to Blue Ridge High School and our Sunrise Park Resort post-game wrap-up show. We want to thank Sunrise. Don't forget, you get an excellent opportunity to go up to Sunrise and get discount tickets on lift passes right now at Sunrise. Go to sunriseskipark.com for details. That's sunriseskipark.com. Once again, the final score as we recap this contest for you. It's 3-0. Set 1 went to the Yellowjackets 25-16. Set 2, 27-25. And they win set 3, 25-11. And really, in set 2, it looked like the Cougars had gained some momentum. They led most of that contest, or most of that set. In fact, all the way to the 21st point of the set before the Jackets finally gained the lead. But the Jackets, in a seesaw battle in that one that went extra points, were able to pull away with the victory 27-25, Blake. But that looked like kind of the straw that broke the camel's back for the Cougars. They kind of felt like or kind of seemed like after that game they came out a little flat in the third set.
Yeah, it's interesting. We didn't see, it didn't feel like it was that far off. I mean, we see that the Jackets took it in 3 games, but it felt like a much tighter contest here tonight. The crowd was wild, and it just felt like a very close series. And I wouldn't have guessed in that game 1 that we would be out of here in 3.
Yeah,
Out of
absolutely.
the 5. So we got a couple things to go over. One of those is the Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile. And Camden, you missed it. You happened to be looking down, but right here in the last set, set 3, Olivia Smith goes up for a huge block from the Cougars, and such a powerful hit, but the block itself was returned almost out of bounds. They tried to recover it, but it was such a huge hit. And so we're going to give her that as a defensive play of the game to Olivia Smith. So congratulations, Olivia, for the Beeler Orthodontics Live to Smile, Love Your Smile play of the game. And so let's go over to the Deemer's Glass now. Deemer's Glass, need glass for your home or business. Deemer's Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call. Quality glass at affordable prices. Deemer's Glass, call 1-888-GLASSMAN. And Deemer's Glass has our glass shattering hit of the game. Camden, we got several people that were lined up for that today. But the one that stands above several others is Ellie Burgess, and she had several kills tonight. 2 of those happening in set number 3. Just powerful ones. And you had mentioned earlier too, or actually Dwayne Carlson had mentioned how she's one of the best hitters in the state and has risen to that. So we're going to give that congratulations, Burgess, to the Deemers glass shattering hit of the game. And so we've got one more to mention.
Yeah, we got our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game, but just a couple more mentions on this Deemers glass shattering hit of the game. You mentioned there were a lot of hitters out there that could be honored with that name tonight. One of those was Housley on the other side of the net, the Cougars. Housley, what's her first name?
Haley
Housley, and she came into this contest leading the state in kills, or excuse me, 4th in the state in kills with 252 kills, and she certainly showed that tonight. You could see why she's one of those players on the leaderboard in the 3A conference, because she hammered some down tonight that were very fun to watch.
Yeah, she's also one of the top, if I remember correctly, in aces as well in the state. So let's move on to the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game. Of course, the player of the game is brought to you by the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. For the best selection of hiking, hunting, fishing, camping gear on the mountain, go to the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, South Pine Top on Highway 260. And they're going to be our sponsor for the player of the game. And we're going to take this over to Kinsey. Kinsey, why don't you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, anyone could have really gotten this tonight, but I think for sure, by far, Shelly Newman had to be the player of the game. She is a setter and a senior for Blue Ridge. And not only did she set, but she served fantastically tonight, and I think that she definitely deserves that spot.
Yeah, so you talk about Shelly Newman, and Coach Clary talked about her in the pregame. You know, she's one of those players that just has a volleyball IQ. That's why she generals the offense for the Jackets, and she's just a tremendous player. She just does a lot of great things. Not only is she super athletic, but she's super smart. We saw her get to some balls tonight, setting balls that really were some bad passes. I mean, she had to go into the back row. We saw her get to some balls that probably nobody else could have gotten to, and she turned some hittable some bad passes, and so that's one of the reasons, but also those killer spikes, as you said, Kinsey. I mean, it's fun to watch that left-handed spike, and it takes defenses off guard because they're expecting her to set it, and she hammers it down. So great call there, Kinsey. We agree.
Thank you.
Nice job for Shelly Newman tonight, our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game. Don't forget, best selection of hiking, hunting, camping, and fishing gear. You'll find it out at the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, south of Pine Top on Highway 260 on the right-hand side of the road, just before you get to the Honda Resort and Casino. And we're going to have some interviews, hopefully, with some Blue Ridge players. And actually, I think we may have those now. Let's go to Ron Everingham with a couple of player interviews. Ron?
Okay, I'm over here with 2 seniors, with Shelly Newman and Olivia Smith. Shelly, congratulations, you got our player of the game tonight. Great game. Always nice to come through strong playing against Sholo, I know, for you guys. What have you enjoyed most about the season? You guys are both seniors. Why don't you talk a little bit about your season?
Well, we've had a really consistent season. We haven't had any ups and downs, I believe. Just coming through strong, having great practices, and always going to the highest, and I think that's been it.
Cool. What about for you, Olivia? You're laughing. It's your turn's coming. You're just coming. Here we go. I gotta get Camden. Feed me a question for Olivia. It's something like really off the wall that we can. Yeah. So, who's your favorite dad?
Oh, you know.
He told me to say favorite brother or sister, but I won't make you do that one. Anyhow, let's talk a little bit about your blocks. You know, what's really neat is to see you guys along with your sister up front blocking. Defensively, what has been come to be your strong point as a team?
I don't know.
It's not interviewing, is it?
No. We've definitely gotten a lot better at defense and serve receive this year. We've always been pretty good at offense. We've always had a lot of really strong arms and stuff, and so offense has never really been a big problem for us. It's just been our serve receive passes and our defense, and this year we've really buckled down on that and in practice, and so we've just gotten a lot better. And then when you have your passes on, then you can run your offense. So.
Okay, I'm going to go back to you because your coach actually said in our pregame interview that you have a higher volleyball IQ than anybody she's ever coached. And so that means you should be able to field these interviews like it's nothing. And so I'll go back to you. Going into this postseason, what are some things that you guys need to improve upon? I'm sure you're wanting to make a deep run. You're playing Snowflake here coming up pretty quick. So what are some things that you guys need to improve on?
Just the mental toughness of just being there and being able to be there on the court mentally and physically. I mean, serve, receive, passing is the biggest, and defense, getting around that block and being there and being set for whatever's coming at us. So.
Okay, well, good luck. Are you guys having a fun homecoming week?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the good stuff. That's what's important. All right, back to you guys.
All right, thanks a lot, Ron. We thank Olivia Smith and Shelly Newman there. Shelly, of course, our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game. We're going to step away, back with more of our Sunrise Park Resort post-game comments when we return. Don't forget, Sunrise Park Resort has discount lift tickets right now at Sunrise. Check it out at sunriseskipark.com. That's sunriseskipark.com. We'll be back right after this.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
I got this. Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass will give you $50 cash, free movie passes, and free dinner.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guaranteed. Sholo Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona is at Sholo Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in northern Arizona, and soon to be #1 in the state of Arizona. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, lit to smile, love your smile.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School. Once again, the final here tonight, the Yellowjackets over the Cougars in 3 straight sets. We go again to Ron Everingham, who has Coach Lori Clary mic'd up. Go ahead, Ron.
All right, Coach Clary, great game tonight, great win against Sholo. Why don't you, before we get into the nuts and bolts of the win and what you wanted to accomplish, talk a little bit about your seniors last time on this floor as far as a game. And so why don't you just say a little bit of something about your seniors?
Fantastic young ladies. I mean, it is an honor and a joy to coach them. I've had so much fun with them, and I'm glad our time isn't quite up yet. It's nice that we still have some games left because they are just such solid young women and great role models, and just really proud of them.
You talked a little bit about in the pregame about errors, unforced errors. How did you think your team did tonight with some of your focuses pregame?
You know, I'd give us about a B+. I'm never satisfied. So, unfortunately that doesn't always keep me happy after games, but I always want to push my team to be better. So I thought we did all right, better than our last match against Winslow on Tuesday. So, but always room for improvement.
You got the postseason coming up, and you got Snowflake coming up, a tough matchup. So what are some things that you want to improve upon looking forward to the rest of the season?
I would really like to see my attackers get a little bit more confident in just taking those tough swings and putting the ball away a little bit and putting more pressure on the other team. I think sometimes we tend to get a little safe with our offense, and we need to put more pressure, especially on teams like Snowflake.
Okay, Coach. Well, good luck. Congratulations. Good luck in the rest of the season. Back to you, Camden.
All right, thanks a lot, Ron. Appreciate it. Coach Clary, thank you very much. And that's going to wrap things up for us. Once again, Sunrise Park Resort has the great skiing season coming up. They're going to get some great snow this year. You want to get your ski pass early because you can save big on discount season passes up at Sunrise. Go to sunriseskipark.com for details. That's sunriseskipark.com. And we want to thank our entire list of sponsors tonight, especially Northland Pioneer College. When it comes time to kick off your college education, choose the college with the lowest tuition in the state of Arizona. That's Northland Pioneer College. Also, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Sunrise Park Resort, Northland Pioneer College, Summit Regional Medical Center, Beeler Orthodontics, Little Bluebird Studios, Deemer's Glass, the Indian Pine Restaurant out at Honda, Octopus Car Wash, Subway, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, and of course, Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce. Hands down, the best place to buy your next vehicle. Whether you need a car, truck, van, or SUV, you're going to find the best deal, best price out at the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. And I'm going to throw Ethan Tippett in on this broadcast real quick because Ethan hasn't had a chance to talk yet, but we're going to make him pontificate on this win tonight. Of course, Ethan did a tremendous job on Tuesday night against the where the Cougars played the Holbrook Roadrunners. He was our play-by-play guy. Ethan, talk a little bit about your final thoughts on this game and just your overall thoughts on the contest.
Very close game throughout. I mean, like you said before, I mean, you never really would have thought that this would have been a 3-set game. I mean, they're very close together all the time, teeter-tottering back and forth. Just a very close game throughout. Both teams playing very athletically, very passionately. And I think Sholo's going to go home with this one and really talk about what they're going to try to do in the next one because that's 2 in a row that they've taken the L. So I think they're going to try to figure out something that they could do differently. That
is well said, Ethan. And I want to mention also that the Sholo Cougars came into this contest at 15. Actually, losing this game is probably not going to hurt them too much as far as rankings are concerned because they're playing a number 5 team. And so just by virtue of the strength of schedule, they're going to be able to stay relatively high. The key for the Cougars is they've got to stay in the top 24 because if they don't stay in the top 24, they don't get a chance to have the play-in to get into the tournament coming up in a couple of weeks. And so they want to make sure that they're in that first part of the bracket to play in for a chance to get into that tournament. This Sholo Cougar team is a tough team. They're a team I think that's underrated. You look at their schedule, you look at where they are in terms of they came into this contest 7-7 and they lose this one, so they fall to 7-8 on the season. But this is a very tough team. They've got a lot of athletic talent, some great players up front, and some really solid players defensively. We talked about Shai Wheeler. We talked about some of those other players in the back row, and this is a really fun team to watch. We see good things out of them coming up in the future.
Yeah, they caused a lot of errors on the Jackets in that game too, and we saw that. I think that's what Coach Cleary was talking about pregame coming into this. She was afraid of. Cougars put a lot of pressure on. Unfortunately, they couldn't get a lot of the balls to fall inbounds on that set 3, which made the score look outrageous. But really, it wasn't that tight of or it wasn't that far of a spread, like Ethan was mentioning here just a second ago. So.
Absolutely. Kinsey, what are your final thoughts on the contest?
I think that the girls played hard. I think Sholo especially was trying their best, but Blue Ridge did come on top, and I think that they deserve that win.
All right, Kinsey, well said as well. We invite you back tomorrow night. The Snowflake Lobos travel to Sholo. We've got the coverage for you starting at 6:45 tomorrow night right here on italk1067.com. That game will be on the radio as well at iTalk 1067 FM. Then coming up next week, we follow the Yellowjackets as they travel to Snowflake on a Thursday night game. And then we finish off the season with our final game of the season in football. And that one is another Snowflake game. It's Blue Ridge at Snowflake, I believe, on Friday night next week. So we invite you back for all of those broadcasts, and then, of course, playoffs happening the week after that. So a lot of fun games to watch. Keep it tuned here, right here on italk1067.com. We say special thanks to our entire crew. In the trailer tonight, a lot of names to thank. Talicia Stone Street, along with Isaiah Miller, our executive producers, Marcus Kokenauer, and we want to say thank you to our technical director tonight, I believe was Shane Bobian. If I heard him a few times, I'm not sure. They may have switched around, along with Lydia, I guess, was in there as well. And we want to thank the entire crew. White Mountain Youth Production crew does a tremendous job bringing you the sights and sounds of each and every one of these contests. And if you get a chance to see them, when you see them around, be sure to thank them. Students from both Sholo and Snowflake High School contributing on tonight's broadcast. Executive producer Jerry Butler here tonight, also happens to be holding the camera that's facing us at the moment, does a tremendous job with these kids and training them and getting them ready for real live productions like this one. We say thank you to Ron Everingham, to everybody that participated on the crew. We say thank you to Kinsey Hamilton, Ethan Tippett, and for Blake Murchison. I'm Camden Smith. We invite you back on Thursday, or excuse me, tomorrow night, as the Snowflake Lobos take on the Sholo Cougars next here on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of local sports on iTalk 106.7, KNKI Pinetop, and iTalk1067.com. Local sports are also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Octopus Car Wash. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopaniki communication station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without expressed written consent of iTalk 106.7 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.